My name is Sarah Okemwa. I come from Kiserian SDA Church. We are here to finish the 14-day TMI program, and it has been exciting for me because it has been a time where I've seen friends, old friends, who had backslidden, coming back and accepting Jesus into their lives. It's a program that personally involves me because I love mission. I love getting in touch with people in my community, and this gives us that opportunity to do that. This has been a total impact for the whole church.
We have decided to tell everyone who believes in Jesus and belongs to this faith that they are important and necessary to God. None of them is supposed to sit in church idle, doing nothing. The members almost thought this church is for pastors and a few lay people who are talented, the educated, the ordained ones. The rest felt they had nothing to do for God other than just sit back and be blessed from those who have been picked by God. We are here to tell them on behalf of Jesus Christ that they were not saved to cheer for others. They were saved so they can also have a part to play in reaching out those people around them.
Why total membership involvement excites me the most is that my contribution as just a member of the church is valued, and it adds on to mission in the church. I think it also reminds me of Christ's mission, of Christ's method of doing it, because he reached out to everyone, to even the disabled, the people who are cast out in society, and it made for a good story, made for a salvation story, which is personal for me and is just love by itself. So I'm glad that we're able to appreciate all that as we continue looking forward for the second coming of Christ.
My heart has been touched by what I have seen the people in Kenya doing in their community. This is total member involvement. When we see people gathering together to help an old man who doesn't have a house, who is a homeless, a widow who is also homeless, and they decide to build a house for them, a student who doesn't have ways of going to school, and a group of people get together and say, let's help those people. I have seen all kinds of things here in Kenya. I think this is a model for the whole world. What's happening here. I think that very soon the Kenyan people are going to have to go as missionaries all over the world to share what they're doing here in this country.
It is actually a good initiative because we believe that the church has a big number with different talents in the church, and being that they've been given an opportunity so that they can exploit and tap all these talents, I believe and I feel that this is actually going to help the church spread the gospel in all areas to enable other people also to come and prepare for a second coming of Jesus Christ.
My name is Lamek Mutava. I worship at Parklands SDA Church. I'm so excited to be here in this program for total member involvement. I am a photographer, and as you can see, I came here actually to capture what's happening. And you know, I take photos to tell stories about God's love, what God's creation and what God has done, and I share them with people just, you know, to show happiness and maybe to show hope for people in the world. And I believe that I'm being involved to spread, you know, a message of hope through my photos that tell stories, yes.
It's the fulfillment of my calling to see all these people accept Jesus Christ, and particularly to know that it is when every member did their part that we see these multitudes. It was not as a result of one pastor that we all kind of think is more talented. That, for me, is the joyous thing that I see today.
Looking around today and seeing all these churches from Nairobi, it is exciting. For me, it has impacted me because as much as we are seeing so many people, I'm sure so many souls are going to give themselves to Jesus for baptism today. I am really blessed to be part of this program.
What I found fascinating about the program and how it has been arranged to work is that it gives each and every talent in church a position in society. I mean, you don't have to be a preacher or you don't have to be a philanthropist to fit somewhere, in that you can fit in with each and every talent that you have been blessed by. So it's actually a very good program because it gives each and every person in church an opportunity for ministry.
I want to say that every member in our church must take at least a part in involvement in the activities of the church.
Imagine all of us just look at people pass by, and men are dying without the knowledge of God. And God depended on us where we were. A pastor cannot be where every member is. No, that's the gimmick of the devil, to make us think that we are not necessary and important. God is saying every member is important to him. Every believer, all must be involved. Total member involvement.